All right, so after every mass shooting, they roll out their puppets, their sports false idols. They always roll out Steve Kerr because his dad was shot and killed. His dad was a teacher. His dad was shot and killed in some country. So he always comes out and speaks about guns after an event. He doesn't talk about the lives lost or anything. He doesn't focus on that. No, his focus is just about guns. He's obsessed with them.
Tuesday in Texas. This is the Astros hosting the Guardians. And this is the Mavericks hosting the Warriors. The most agonizing explanations are the ones that defy explanation.
Since we left shooter.
Okay, so are you ready to watch a scene theater here? Because this guy's going to put it on. He's done it before. He always talks after these shooting events. It's annoying.
Around 14 children were killed 400 miles from here, and a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly Black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed.
I mean, have we though? Because the only proof I have of that is that the television said that's what happened. They didn't show any bodies. They just, I know there's a video out there from the Buffalo shooting. I saw a video where the guy at point blank range takes his gun and he shoots a guy in the head, and there's no blood, and air comes out of the gun, and like the guy's shirt blows like he got hit with a spray of air, and he got shot in the head at point blank range, and there's no blood anywhere. So, I mean, is that real? No.
In Southern California, and now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something? Murdered at school. When are we going to do something?
Looks like you're acting.
Tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and.
Then stop coming up here and doing this. If you're tired of it, retire from basketball, grab your family, and move deep into the woods, off grid, so you don't have to see or hear about this shit.
Offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of I'm sorry. I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators.
How insensitive. No more moments of silence? Jeez, you're a dick.
Right now, who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight.
No, they're not holding on to it because it's power. No, it's all part of a plan. It's an agenda. It's a script playing out. It'll make more sense in the end.
But I want every person here, every person listening to this, to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game.
Okay, so retire, stop playing basketball, and become a gun rights activist or whatever. Like, you're literally bitching at us, and then you went out and did the exact thing that you're, like, mocking. You went and coached a basketball game after a gun shooting. So where are your priorities? And then you get up on the stage and you yell at us like it's our fault. Get the fuck out of here, dude, you little dweeb.
And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us.
I don't think that statistic's true because there's a lot of gun owners out there, and I don't think they want this.
We are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to.
A weird choice of words to say being held hostage after a mass shooting where kids were held hostage and shot and killed by a deranged person. Right? But good choice of words, Steve.
Even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want.
By the way, this is Sports Center. This is the show I watch in the morning of sports highlights. We're going on 4 minutes of this.
They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
What a scene. Looks like theater. It all looked like for show. Doesn't look authentic, organic, or organic to me.
Despite what we, the American people, want, they won't vote on.
What we, the American people, want is the right to bear arms to protect ourselves from lunatics that you're talking about, and lunatics like you who want to come after our guns. That's why we have our guns.
On it because they want to hold on to their own power.
Yes, I want to hold on to my own power. My gun.
Pathetic. I've had enough.
From the Twitter
Oh, we got to bring in LeBron James into this. It's bringing more puppets.
world, LeBron James, there simply has to be change. Has to be.
Has to be. There has to be change. Okay, then all of you guys retire from sports and dedicate your lives to change.
Praying to the heavens above to all with kids these days in
Just
schools
puppets.
chasing Tatum. Breaks my heart hearing this news. No parent should ever have to lose their child. Praying for the families of those kids and the teacher. This is devastating.
Nobody walked into a school and shot elementary kids. Not this time, not last time.
Patrick Mahomes
Some of your high school shootings are real. Nobody's walking into an elementary school and killing elementary kids.
has to stop, man. Prayers to all the families in Texas. And Zach Britton.
That's like the major gut punch that they could send to the public. It's talking about kids dying senselessly in a gun violence. They do it all the time.
When will we care about the protection of our children above everything else?
We do care, dipshit. The TV acts like we don't.
It's absolutely unacceptable.
We got people out here who are talking about, kids being sold in traffic. You think we don't care? Where's your focus on that? I've never seen SportsCenter do a 10-minute piece about, sex trafficking of kids. But you guys care, right? Right.
But this is continuing to happen. These children represent our country's future, our hopes, our dreams. Here's more.
We have an issue in this
Now listen to this shit. What does she say?
country. Not only white supremacy.
Oh, we have a white supremacy problem? Really? Really? Because I don't see white supremacy in my entire life in any of my reality. I only see it on television. When you guys talk about it.
We have an issue in this country. Not only white supremacy, we also have a gun violence issue. And this is our...
This person plays for the Mystics. Mystics definition, a person who seeks by contemplation and self-surrender to obtain unity with or absorption into the deity or the absolute, or who believes in the spiritual apprehension of truths that are beyond the intellect. Interesting.
This is us using our platform, right? This game doesn't matter. The 18 lives and the number is going up by the minute. The 18 lives that were lost today.
The number's going up by the minute. How do you know? You're doing an interview.
From senseless gun violence in Texas at
You got time to do an interview to talk about this, but you also know the live statistics?
elementary school. We're talking about our kids not being safe to go to school.
Oh, yeah. So what do we need? More cameras, metal detectors?
And our government is still not implementing sensible gun laws.
Jesus.
Please check
These puppets.
on your loved ones. If you see crazy online, please send it to someone. Send it to the police. Send it to...
I'm seeing crazy shit right here. All these puppets coming on TV trying to take our guns away during the craziest 2 years of anyone's life. Like, this is not the time to give up your guns. You fucking kidding me? If you guys wanted to take our guns, you missed the boat. You should have done it a long time ago. Pulling this shit now after the past 2 years, ain't gonna work. You ain't getting shit.
to anybody. But if our government's not going to do our job, then we got to do our job.
Okay, come. Your government's not gonna do it. You, come here. Come take my gun. Mystics lady. You said white supremacy is a thing. Come take my gun.
Come together as a community.
It's kind of hard to,
Oh, another puppet.
stay focused on going out and playing basketball, knowing,
Is that what you're blaming the loss on?
what happened, in this state. And
What are the odds that a mass school shooting happens in the same state that a big basketball game and the NBA playoffs happens the same day? Like, come on. So this perfect stage to talk about it. Come on.
I got kids, send them to school every day, drop them off.
Yeah, you got kids, motherfucker. You're a millionaire. You send your kids to a gated community of schools. You don't send them to public schools in the ghetto or in the suburbs. Get the fuck out of here. You're not like us. You're not the same as us.
And you feel for the parents that are, going through what they're going through. I can't even imagine the pain. I accept that challenge. We're trying to figure out a way to, again, use my voice.
Okay, so retire from basketball. All of you guys get together, retire from basketball, put your heads together, and stop gun violence. But no, you're not. You're going to go back to playing a game because the game's more important to you. You're only up here being a puppet because you're told to. And you're paid a lot of money. You're not paid $30 million a year just to shoot a ball into a hoop. There's a lot more that comes with being a superstar, false idol in this world than just putting the ball in the hoop or putting it in someone's hands. No, this is part of it.
Platform to hopefully make change.
Again, Uvalde, a neighbor to San Antonio, and the Spurs with this on Twitter. Uvalde, there are no right words. Our hearts are with you and all of our neighbors impacted by today's horrific shooting. Sports Center back after this.
Garbage, trash, the shit off my television.